The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Pastor Hank, happy to have you this morning.
Thank you, Rickey Smiley. How you doing this day?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored to have the senior pastor
you are.
of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. I know you got a good word this morning.
Oh, man, thank you so much, Rickey. Listen, this is my favorite topic when it comes to God, and that is God's amazing grace. God's grace is so powerful and phenomenal that God has a way of allowing us to wake up every day and say with Rickey Smiley, I'm blessed and highly favored. That really is what grace is all about, knowing that God is blessing you, and not just blessing you, but blessing you in order for you to be a blessing. But hold on. Rickey says, I'm blessed and highly favored, meaning that God is doing stuff for me I didn't deserve. God is showing up for me in places I didn't expect. God is making a way for me in spaces I didn't even look forward to, because God has a way of just granting me favor. So I'm blessed. I'm highly favored because of God's amazing grace. God's amazing grace then looks beyond our flaws, faults, and failures, sees exactly what we need so that our past does not get in the way of our possibilities. Our mistakes don't define us. In a real sense, God can use where we messed up and transform it into a blessed up so that you don't just fail, but you fail forward. That's all because of God's grace. God's grace is amazing because God is good. And so go ahead, have yourself a day where you are blessed and highly favored because of the amazing grace of our great God.
I know that's right. Man, I'm so happy that you came on this morning. Always good to have you every morning. Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, thank you, Rickey Smiley. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and check out my sermons on YouTube, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is. All right, Pastor Haynes, man, thank you so much. We love you, Pastor Haynes.
Thank you, Rickey Smiley. Love you. Have a great one.
All right, y'all.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, everyone. Here are today's headlines. Queen Elizabeth II, who served 70 years on the British throne as the nation's longest reigning monarch, died yesterday at her summer residence in Scotland. Crowds began gathering at Buckingham Palace to pay their respects after news that her health took a turn for the worse. Members of the royal family also began rushing to be by her side. She was 96 years old. Here's what newly elected British Prime Minister Liz Truss had to say about the Queen's death.
The death of Her Majesty the Queen is a huge shock to the nation and to the world. Queen Elizabeth II was the rock on which modern Britain was built.
Yes, a very long and impactful life. Speaking of long and impact, Bernard Shaw, a pioneering Black TV broadcast journalist and CNN's first chief anchor, also passed away yesterday. He died of pneumonia not related to COVID-19, and he was 82 years old. In politics, and as expected, former top Donald Trump strategist Steve Bannon pled not guilty yesterday to charges including money laundering, conspiracy, and fraud related to the We Build the Wall organization that allegedly defrauded donors. New York prosecutors say Bannon promised that all donations to the organizations would go to building a wall at the southern border, but instead funneled hundreds of thousands of dollars from the donations to himself and to other people involved in the scheme. Lastly, Rickey, aspiring homeowners will have to dig deeper in their pockets to buy a new home as mortgage rates are their highest since 2008. The average 30-year mortgage rate has hit 5.89%, according to data published by Freddie Mac yesterday. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in News. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Zach Moss, first third down they've had in this game. Snap. Josh hands it off. No, keeps it. Rolls to his right. Fires a man wide open. It is caught. It is caught by Davis. Runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Yeah, baby. Rock Teasy, the sports genius, is off to a great start. I'm 1-0. Rock T NFL picks of the week as the Buffalo Bills demolish the Super Bowl champs, the LA Rams, last night. Rest of my NFL picks, man, are on my social media. Go check them out if you ain't got nothing to do at Rock T Holla. Shout out to the Connecticut Sun eliminating the Chicago Sky to advance to the WNBA Finals. The Las Vegas Aces are waiting for them. It's going down real big. And former NFL star Terrell Owens, Mr. T.O., at the age of 48, is back on the field playing in the new fan-controlled football league with quarterback Johnny Manziel. Listen, Terrell Owens says he's urging Colin Kaepernick to join this league and come out and play for the fans. And I don't even know if I disagree with that. I'm like, yo, go ahead, bro. Go have some fun out there. Absolutely. I believe it, man. So we got more information coming up on that. Gary with the T, what's happening, pimpin'?
All right, y'all. Khloe Kardashian, people are wondering if she's healthy or if something going on with her because it's being reported that Khloe Kardashian, she spent the weekend, y'all, in Malibu, and she was hanging out with her beautiful daughter, Little Miss True, along with some of her nieces and nephews. And they're saying, y'all, that the paparazzi happened to snap a few pictures of her and her family during their beach outing. And the pictures are shown, y'all, and they're saying that Khloe Kardashian looked like she has lost a substantial amount of weight recently. They're saying as much as 60 pounds. Now, they're saying in the images, they're saying Khloe's face looks drawn, and they're saying, yeah, that she even looked a little bit emaciated. So they're saying her arms are even thin, and they say so are her legs. And people are wondering if they're running out of food or if she's just starving herself because, she went through a real bad breakup, honey, with Tristan Thompson. And, Maria, you probably could chime with this. When a woman is going through a lot of stress, honey, and depression and stuff, she manages sometimes to lose weight. Because
you just don't feel like eating. Yep, you so sad you don't eat. But she has lost a lot of weight. I have seen those pictures. That booty's still there. She paid for that booty, so that's still nice and full.
They say, baby, the weight is falling off. Whole thing, y'all. We just got to pray for Khloe, though, because, she really did love Tristan. She just had that surrogate to deliver another baby, for him and stuff, and it's not a good look, and we hope that, she eats and everything get well because she definitely deserves love. And, there's a lot of more basketball players out there that I'm sure she could find, honey.
Yes.
Yeah, many more that would love to date her. So let's keep Khloe and all parties lifted up in our prayers. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is duck egg. On the high end, you say duck egg, and on the low end, you say beautiful yellow. That's your color for the day, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. Brought to you by...
At Churches, we put it all on the table for less. Get 10-piece legs and thighs, 2 large size, 5 honey butter biscuits, and 5 jalapeno peppers starting at just $20. Churches, Texas Chicken. Welcome to the great state of flavor. Offer valid at participating locations.
Maria, good morning.
Roxy be hitting them peas.
He ran out of words.
Peas be hard, don't they?
Happy Friday, y'all. Maria Moore sitting in for the Brett this hour, and this is a hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So the Shy star Barton Fitzpatrick, who is best known for playing the role of a gang leader in the hit series, was ironically held at gunpoint in West Chicago. Now, according to law enforcement, Fitzpatrick was in the passenger seat of a vehicle when someone slid in the back seat brandishing a gun. Sources say the attempted carjack was abandoned. However, the suspect reportedly stole the actor's jewelry and other personal items. Thankfully, no injuries were reported. However, no arrests have been made, and police continue to investigate the situation. I don't know about y'all, but when it's dark outside, I get my car, always look in the backseat. I don't know why I do that, but
the trunk
clearly.
Too.
Yeah, in the trunk. You be popping the
come
trunk.
out the trunk and get your that damn back seat pop out.
For real.
Sure
Wow. Well, I'm glad everything is okay and that he did not suffer any injuries. Also making headlines, Ricky, and days after losing his voice on stage and having to cancel his LA concert, The Weeknd has been cleared by his doctor to continue singing. He's currently resting his voice and says, according to his physician, he'll be solid by the time he plays in his hometown of Toronto on September 22nd. He posted the update online and assured his fans that the LA date is being rescheduled and an announcement would be made soon. So I'm sure those 70,000 fans who were at that concert appreciate that. Also, Ricky, this is an interesting story. The Bachelorette star, Eric Schwer, is being called out for a recently surfaced high school yearbook photo that shows him wearing blackface. You know, fans are going to go digging. The photo shows the now 29-year-old real estate analyst in an afro wig and dark makeup. Now, he apologized, Ricky, on Instagram yesterday, writing, "I wholeheartedly apologize for the insensitive photo of me in blackface from my high school yearbook that has been circulating. What I thought at the time was a representation of my love for Jimi Hendrix was nothing but ignorance. I was naive to the hurtful implications of my actions to the Black community and those closest to me, and will forever regret my offensive and damaging behavior." That's a pretty good apology. What do you think, Ricky?
Yeah, I mean, people make mistakes as long as you apologize or whatever. People don't have to be canceled, you know, because a lot of us did stuff in the 80s and 90s that we should not have done, you know what I mean? So,
yeah,
apology accepted as long as you're sincere and donate, you know, to the NAACP or something.
Yeah, got to dig in your pockets. Well, that's what's going on with him. Interested to see that photo and if he actually pulled off the Jimi Hendrix look. The time now is 26 before the top of the hour. Up next, we have Rock T's HBC. You know, Rock T, who we repping today?
Man, let's go to Alabama State today. You know what I'm saying? HBC, you know. Coming up next. Come on, dog.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBC, you know.
Y'all know what time it is, baby. Rock Teasy up in the house. HBCUs, stand up, show up, and show out. That's what we do, man. We're going to always highlight and recognize our heroes and our sheroes that attended or currently attend our phenomenal historically Black colleges and universities. Oh, guess where we going today? We going down to Alabama State University. Oh, yes, we are. Established in 1867. Shout out to them ASU Hornets in the building. Home of the mighty Marching Hornets Marching Band. Featuring the sensational Stingettes dance line. And we can't forget about them honeybees. Oh, what y'all know about them honeybees, baby? That's what I'm talking about. Let's talk about one of y'all's graduates. I'm talking about Mr. Ralph Abernathy, elected president of the Student Council, graduated with a bachelor's degree in mathematics. He's an American civil rights activist and Baptist minister, leader of the civil rights movement. He was close friends and mentor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He collaborated with Dr. King to create the Montgomery bus boycott. He became president of the SCLC, better known as the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, following the assassination of Dr. King. He testified before the U.S. Congress in support of extending the Voting Rights Act in 1982. He rose to the rank of platoon sergeant in the U.S. Army during World War II. And oh yeah, did I forget to mention, in 1950, he hosted his own radio show and became the first black man on radio in Montgomery, Alabama. Mr. Ralph Abernathy. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBC, you know.
Hey, that's good stuff there, man. Alabama State University. You also know he's a Beta Zeta member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated as well.
Already.
Absolutely, man. We love, rest in peace, Dr. Ralph Abernathy, man.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, and I hope you're having a wonderful morning. It's a little more somber today because of the untimely death of comedian David Arnold. And people were asking, what was his cause of death, Ricky? And, the family released that it was by natural causes, but we're going to try to expound on that a little bit. People were literally calling me yesterday, concerned about their health. What can I do? What can I do to not let this happen to me? Because he was only 54. He was in decent shape. He was not overweight. He appeared to be relatively healthy. Yet he died from natural causes overnight. Now, black people in America die from heart attacks. Well, we die at a 300% higher rate than white people, and it's oftentimes due to a variety of factors. It may be something as simple as not having health insurance, so you don't go to the doctor to get yourself checked. It could be job stress. It could be stress in your life. You're a black man living in America. You're under stress all day, every day. the most common time to have a heart attack is early morning, approximately 6 a.m. We call that the wake up dead syndrome. You're sleeping overnight. You may not be sleeping well. You're tossing and turning. You have a massive heart attack, and you die before 6 a.m. So that's the phenomenon that we as African Americans are challenged with. So, Ricky, how do we stop this from happening? Why get your blood pressure checked every year at least? Blood pressure or uncontrolled hypertension increases the risk of heart attack and stroke, particularly, once again, and disproportionately represented by African Americans. So get your blood pressure checked. If your blood pressure is elevated, embrace the need to take medication to control it. You cannot take apple cider vinegar and cure everything. You need to treat that high blood pressure and embrace the need to take medication. I cannot tell you oftentimes when people say, well, Dr. Kai, I never had high blood pressure before. No, you didn't until you do. And once you do, embrace the need to treat it. Well, let's wait a few weeks. I'm going to go to the gym and work out. You cannot control blood pressure working out in the gym. And so you need to take care of yourself. You have a window where you can get your blood pressure controlled and not have any long-term sequela from uncontrolled high blood pressure. But if you don't, you got some problems with, heart disease and kidney disease. Okay, Ricky, we have some calls. Let's go to them.
All right, good morning.
Dr. Collier, even when I go to sleep early, say 8:30, 9 o'clock, I have to get up at 6. I be so sleepy, and I know I get enough rest, but every day I be so sleepy, can you explain that to me?
Well, absolutely. You're not being in the bed doesn't mean that you're sleeping well and getting restorative sleep. Oftentimes there are issues. Again, it could just be stress. You're not getting a good night's sleep. It can be sleep apnea, which is highly associated, again, with high blood pressure, diabetes, and acute heart attacks. So we need to make sure that you're getting restful sleep. I recommend that you get a sleep study to evaluate the quality of your sleep. And to get a good night's sleep, dark, cool room, quiet room, no light sources such as cell phones and iPads. Making sure that you're going to bed early enough, you're getting the appropriate amount of time, but it's the quality that probably you find challenging.
All right, John, Dr. Collier, good morning.
I've been having chest pains, and I was trying to see, chest pains, and I was trying to see if you had any solutions that could probably help with that.
Yes, go to the doctor. Chest pain, number one, your body is talking to you, telling you, please get myself checked. You want to make sure that this is not heart. Oftentimes, it can be stomach-related and indigestion, reflux, etc. But you're an African-American man, you need to make sure that this is not heart-related because that's what puts you at risk for heart attack or stroke. These are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or its production crew. You can reach me on all social media at ASK Dr. MJ. Go to my website, lipodrops.com, to find out how you can help prevent cardiovascular disease.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show remembers comedian David Arnold.
Now I start working out at the gym, which I never do. I never work out at the gym. I started doing that because I was going to work out at home with them little workout videos. See them little videos they got, it's too much. It's too much. The warm-up is 11 minutes. They're like, all right, we about to start. I'm like, no, you about to start. I'm about to shut it down. You understand? We're going to do 85 push-ups. No, we're not. There's no reason. I'm never going to do 85. I'm never going to do 10. None. 2 at the most. 1 down to see if my keys went under the car. 1 back up when it didn't. That's it. The workout DVDs is too much. You've seen the name of them, Asylum, Insanity. First of all, relax. I don't need no prison body. You understand? I don't need to be in enough shape to fight off a shower rape. I don't need that. I need enough strength to make some oatmeal for my daughters in the morning. That's it. My workout video need to be called Do What You Feel. That's what I need. Feel like doing 3 push-ups? Do it. Shut it down. That was a good day.
Let me tell you something. All y'all who got kids and you be whooping them and talking crazy to them, these is the people that decide when and if your ass go to the nursing home. You understand? You ain't gonna always be out here drinking and doing what you do. One day somebody got to make a decision whether to roll you in front of a window and leave you for 8 hours. I'm not going to the nursing home. My wife, she going to the nursing home. Black families, we don't do emotional good. You know what I mean? Like we don't do that. Like, My daughter, Anna Grace, she learns differently, like a form of dyslexia. We went through testing to make sure that we got her the help she needs to be successful in school. Now she's a straight A student, right? But it's because my wife took the time to do what we needed to do to make sure she's okay. And it made me think about the fact that when I came up, we didn't do none of that for us.
No.
I have a sister, Robin. She's deaf. You would have thought that Robin being deaf, somebody in our family would know sign language.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Ricky, this is a tearjerker, y'all. So please gather your Kleenexes, honey, when I deliver this story. Now, you remember last month I reported y'all that R&B singer-songwriter Neo, his beautiful wife, Miss Crystal Renee, announced that she was filing for divorce after he fathered, y'all, a child outside of their marriage, allegedly. Well, now they're saying Neo said he wants Crystal out of his mansion and he doesn't want to pay alimony. Now, he said according to the court documents obtained by RadarOnline.com, they're saying that the singer agreed, y'all, that his marriage is irretrievably broken with no hope of reconciliation. Now, they're saying that Neo objected to Crystal's request for temporary and permanent alimony along with primary custody. Now, he said they should share joint legal and physical custody. Now, the music producer said that he should pay child support, but he scoffed at the idea of spousal support. And here's what Miss Crystal Renee had to say.
You are in a relationship, you love someone, and you think that your relationship is this way. It's flowers and hearts and glitter falling from the sky, whatever you want to call it. So when I found out that that wasn't the case, it was like, for me, I'm never going to be in a relationship, I don't care who you are, what you have, what you've accomplished in life, where I'm not being respected. Now, I'm not saying that he disrespected me in my face, because that ain't never happened. But people, sometimes when they go outside the house, they live a different life. And once I found out about that different life, for me, the only choice and option for myself was to leave.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sad.
Yeah.
But do people live a different life outside the house?
Yeah,
Maria,
I mean, if he leave the house and then he got another chick and apparently, allegedly, he got a baby by somebody else, so that's definitely cheating if you got a baby, because you ain't going to get a baby by chewing gum.
Yeah.
Can you get somebody pregnant chewing gum?
Yeah, well, you never know, honey, but it's a sad thing. But Neo did say, y'all, he said that he is an active and loving father to his children. And he also said that he's demanded, y'all, like I said, he demanded the exclusive use of the marital home in Georgia, as he has been solely responsible. Now, listen to this, y'all. He said he has been solely responsible for the mortgage and maintenance of this property since the date of purchase. Then he said that the singer, he purchased 3 beautiful properties during the marriage and maintained them by himself. Now, they're saying that Neo wants Crystal's lack of contribution considered when the assets are divided up. Now, the singer also admitted, y'all, that he is an established professional entertainer, while Crystal had been formerly unemployed at times during the marriage. Now, Neo said Crystal's image and earning potential has benefited significantly due to her personal
But they got 3 kids.
They
got 3 kids. What kind of job you wanted to have, and they got 3 kids?
Well, she should be working.
That's just me.
Maybe she should be working at a clothing store selling clothes up. But he said, honey, that she has benefited significantly due to her personal association with the respondent and his career.
Maria, what you think?
I mean, I agree with you, Ricky. I mean, she's taking care of the 3 kids, and I just would say that an active and loving father doesn't publicly humiliate the mother of his children. So, I mean, I've met Neo before, and he's a real cool dude. Seems real nice, but, you know, I'm rolling with Crystal on this one.
Yeah, me too.
He acting a little petty.
Yeah, well,
I mean, you know, my thing is, if you went out here and you made, let's just say you made a mistake. You went out here and you did something like that, man. Let her have a house. You know, give her something that she needs to raise the kids and let her enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm almost positively sure, if you wanted to work that out, you know, and it was good to her, you would still be together. You know, we just have sometimes as men, we have to take responsibility for our actions. Okay, I messed it up. I got another chick pregnant during some good times or bad times or whatever. Here's the house. The kids are comfortable or whatever. I wouldn't fight her on that. You know, I get them 1 week, you get them 1 week, and let's figure out this co-parent situation. Let's be adults. Let's go.
Yeah, and he said he had bought 3 more houses during the marriage. I mean, she could at least get one of them, you would think, though. But, you know, sometimes people, you know, want all the assets for themselves and keep it all for themselves. So.
It's some of that breakup pettiness.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of pettiness, y'all. So we got to keep all parties lifted up in prayer, y'all, because this seemed like a real bad situation. And, you know, she said she didn't want to put her business out there like that, but she had to say something, she said, because she wanted him to know that she meant business and that she definitely was not going to go back. Because I guess this happened once before they broke up and got back together, but she said she definitely was not going to go back, so she had to let him know that. So we're going to follow this story and see how this situation turned out, because I'm sure they still love each other and they have them 3 children together. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is duck egg. On the high end, you say duck egg, and on the low end, you say beautiful yellow. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all, give it up again with the team. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time, y'all. 24 minutes after the hour. Let's go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Because they woke you up this long and slid you in your house shoes. So we be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Want to know where you calling from. So come on and tell us and just wake up.
Hey, good morning. Bobby calling from Miami. Man, y'all wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. Wake up to my wife, Debo, while you out there on that truck. And also shout out to Life After Prison Reentry Services in Jacksonville, Florida. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. I want to wake up my Chucky Monkey in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Shalisa, wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Felicia from Chattanooga, Tennessee, calling to wake up my family here in Memphis and Atlanta. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. I have wake up calls my mom in Atlanta, Georgia, for Chandra Jones. Get up, go make that money. And good morning to you guys. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
When you at Portland, wake up. In Charlotte, wake up. In Raleigh, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Baltimore, wake up. In Nashville, wake up. Indianapolis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, y'all, the wake up calls is being brought to you by America's Best.
Mind, Body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, man. Listen, it is about the time for Mind, Body, and Business with Maria Moore. So, Maria, in this week Mind, Body, and Business podcast, you're talking about self-doubt, sabotaging your goals, and how people be more, how can they be more confident?
Yeah, man, Rickey, self-confidence is key. And, it can be draining and even block your growth when you are struggling with self-doubt. So today I want to talk about some ways to overcome self-doubt. The first one, Rickey, is to celebrate your past achievements. Now, do you remember when you were scared or intimidated to do something, but it actually ended up going really well? I'm sure you have moments like that. Yeah, at some point you had to go from aspiring comedian to actually identifying as a comedian, and it really helps to reflect on times when something challenging turned into something great. Also, Rickey, a lot of times when people are correcting us, it's really easy to say, yeah, you're right. Oh, man, I should have done better. And we're always accepting our flaws and our faults, but we don't have that same energy when it comes to when people compliment us. So the next time someone says something like, you're talented, respond with, I sure am, or you did a good job. Say, you're right, or you look good today. Accurate, be confident and, respond with that confidence, and that will help you, conquer self-doubt as well. Also, Rickey, this is a big one. Try not to compare yourself. Sometimes we experience self-doubt because we're afraid we won't accomplish something at the same level as someone else. Maybe you're following someone on social media. You see them doing big things and you're aspiring to do that as well. And then you're just wondering, well, can I do that too? Ooh, that looks really hard. And that can be a really paralyzing feeling. Now, you got to remember everyone's journey and ideas and success are different. And what we can control and focus on is our own path and where we want to take it, regardless of what other people are doing. Sometimes the best thing to do is mind your business and focus on you. Stop looking at everybody else. Also, Rickey, spend time with supportive people. when you are feeling self-doubt, surround yourself with friends, family, supportive people who believe in you unconditionally. I do personal training, Ricky, and, sometimes I have sisters that come to me and they decondition. They can't move that good. I had this one client and, she was struggling with obesity. And so she was doing jumping jacks and she was just kind of feeling like, oh, this is all I'm doing. Ricky, I walked circles around her. I was like, you killing it, bitch. Beast. Go. Like, I was just hyping her up. Like, you need hype people in your life. I was talking to a friend the other day and I was just complimenting him, telling him, what a wonderful person he was, how good he was at his job. And he was just kind of quiet. It's almost like he didn't know how to receive it. So it's really important that you have those cheerleaders, in your life. Who would you say are your cheerleaders, Ricky? I know I'm hyping you up all the time. I think you're amazing.
Well, first of all, you and some of the encouraging words, that I get, people like Steve, I get people like Bishop Joseph Walker, Pastor Haynes, Pastor Keon, my pastor, Pastor Kevin Bryant, Pastor Walter Solomon. Most of my good friends are ministers. As much as I cuss, and I probably got about a couple of Kappas and about 3 Qs, 3 of my frat brothers that just kind of, stay around me. And my road manager, Terry.
Yeah.
When I walk in the dressing room and I'm not feeling, and comedian Big Sean is in there, Marvin Hunter is in there. Rita Brent is in there. When you're feeling like you're gonna get booed off the stage, you don't feel confident, scared to go out there. You walk in the dressing room, they be like, "You got this." They be hyping you up. So I get excited about stuff like that. So yeah.
And that's really important to have those people around you to remind you that you're resilient and talented. So really appreciate this time and
Rocktail hype your ass up, have you out here doing crazy stuff that you should be doing.
Let's go.
Now sometimes people can hype your ass up too much.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, Rocktail be on that caffeine energy.
Man,
but those are some ways to conquer self-doubt. Of course, you can follow me on social media at Maria Moore, MariaMore. And check out the Mind, Body, and Business podcast.
Why am I setting out a hop on top of Subway sandwich restaurant? They ain't going up there and set out a hop, dog.
He be giving y'all that cheap gas.
Don't be hating, Dave. Shoot.
Maria, let everybody know how they can follow you.
Maria Moore, MariaMore. And again, the whole Mind, Body, and Business podcast is about conquering self-doubt. So you can check that out wherever you get your podcast. Thank you, Ricky.
Maria, you can do it.
Thank you. I know it.
Chicken and Waffle Mix coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Oh, man, Black Thunder, what up?
Good morning, Ricky. This is not Black Tony. Black Tony is not going to be on the phone this morning. This is Human Research. This is Bob.
Okay.
Bob Wilson Green.
All right, what's going on? What's the problem, sir?
Well, I had to confiscate Black Tony's phone because he was we are on investigation right now from Human Research to the morning show to try to find out what's going on because he's not coming to work. Well, we're gonna put him on probably on suspension for the next 2 days. He's not gonna be to work tomorrow or the next day because he's gonna be on suspension. And it's just because he gone too far this week, and he went too far this week. He just
because he said he had an autopsy done a couple of days.
Yeah, that was kind of like the back on the scrawl, the camel straw on the back.
Right.
That was the camel straw on the back. That was too much.
So you saying that y'all suspended Black? So you calling? You're Bob calling from Human Research.
Yeah, I'm the new Human Research manager, Bob Wilson Green. And Rick, it's possible you might be suspended also for enablement for his behavior because you continue.
So you saying I'm enabling him? I'm just sitting here, sir, trying to tell you.
No,
sure don't sound like Mr. Wilson.
Well. No, you might be suspended as well. Rod T, you are also an enabler because you continue to prop up his foolishness. And
I support Black Tony.
Yeah, so what we need to do.
So what if we I mean, because we can't get suspended because Gucci Man birthday coming up.
No, that's not important to me. I mean, to Black Tony, that's not. We don't care about that. Black Tony don't care about that. The only person that
by Guwap's birthday.
No, sir. No, sir. That's not going to work, Mr. Ricky. That's not going to work. You're going to have to report to the Office of Human Research on Monday. And Maria is going to need to I confiscate Black Tony's phone, and all the pictures she sent is not in there. So he going to need her to send some fresh pictures.
They're on the way, sir. They're on the way.
Don't do
I want
that.
to be in compliance.
I mean, you appreciate that.
Sound like Black Tony to me.
Yeah, we'll talk to y'all later.
Sound like Black Tony to me.
I didn't have any friends. I didn't have anybody to tell me, hey, man, you should go. Nothing. And I walked from the rehab, which people did not know, to the Comedy Store, which is like 5 miles, to go do open mic. And sometimes I went there and it was the wrong day.
Knew you weren't performing.
And I had to walk back. But I did it every single time that I knew that microphone was there. I showcased for Mitzi at the Comedy Store one time and I got in because I was ready. I showcased for Jamie at the Laugh Factory one time and I got in because I made sure that I have been doing stand-up in other places, little bars everywhere where I could get up. So when I got a chance to go where I really wanted to go, I was prepared.
Wow, man. That's real talk right there. Rest in peace. David Arnold, comedian David Arnold, man. Make sure y'all check out his Netflix special.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley, the morning show. Hey, this segment's being brought to you by The Woman King. Make sure you see The Woman King in epic film starring Viola Davis exclusively in movie theaters. September the 16th. Make sure you check it out. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Lizzo, baby. This girl is back, honey, and she's excited, and she's letting the world know. She's confirming, y'all, that she got her new man, honey, and she named him. His name is Mike Wright. Now, they're saying, y'all, Lizzo might already be a nickname for the star, but they say her boyfriend, he has given her his own, little nickname that he's calling her, and everybody's excited about it. Now, she recently made an appearance, y'all, on the Audacity check, and, she revealed how serious things are getting with she and Mike and her new boyfriend, and they've been together like close to a year. Now, she said, quote, "I'm in love, honey." She told the interviewer, she said, "He has his own name for me. He calls me," and guess what he calls her, y'all, which is so cute? He calls her Melly. She said he's very creative, honey. Now, Lizzo, if y'all know her real name is Melissa Vivian Jefferson, and she confirmed that she was dating Mr. Wright during an April interview, y'all, with Andy Cohen and stuff. She said, however, they first sparked rumors last year, that they were together and they were spotted at dinner in Los Angeles, but she's in love with Mike, and she said Mike is definitely loving her, and they are happy. So, congratulations goes out to Melly. Y'all, isn't that a nice nickname? Because with her name being Melissa or whatever, and he called her Melly, that's real cute. So we love Lizzo, y'all.
Yes, I love that.
All right. Yep. Moving on.
It's in your throat.
Yeah. In other celebrity news, y'all, now people are being real messy and they need to stop it. Honey, the Queen just died. It's being reported, y'all, that Prince Harry, he arrived, y'all, at Balmoral Castle in Scotland, y'all, to be with his family after the death of his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II. Now, they're saying, y'all, that his beautiful wife, Meghan Markle, was not with him, honey, which the tabloids, they say, are going to eat them up. Now, they're saying, but Prince William's wife, Kate Middleton, didn't go either. So they said neither one of them went, honey. They said, but she stayed back in London with the children. They said, now, Meghan is also in London, and she'll no doubt be a part of any official remembrance, y'all. Now, some people saying, y'all, that the Queen didn't really like Meghan, but
you came close. I'm on the same page with you.
I don't think she like nobody. And Black Twitter is going crazy. So there's y'all going to hell with these obituaries but I don't know. It just seems like I think that we'll never forget how she treated Princess Diana, and I think that one kind of stuck with people for a lifetime. I'm just speaking on me personally.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, like they say, long live the queen, honey. So, honey, the queen, we're going to keep mourning the queen. Because I think she's going to lie and stay for about 10 days. And then they're going to have the official funeral and stuff for the queen. Y'all.
Gary, they should let you... somebody... They should let you read the cards from the flowers at the funeral.
That would be cute.
Boy, Chester Porter had me laughing so hard on Facebook. He said he got a call. Said they asked him to come and read the cards from the flowers. He said, I decline because they only do that in Alabama.
Oh, my God. Well, we just going to pray, honey, for King Charles and everybody who's associated with the queen, honey.
Yeah, would you go
live
to ask you to come read the card? Would you
I
go and do
sure
it?
would, baby. I would be, honey, and I wear the last, what you call it, fascinator, baby, and everything on my head, baby, reading the cards for the queen, honey. But, you know, it was... Somebody was being messed up. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to go ahead and be messed up.
All that emotion.
All that emotion, baby.
All
They
the
was
emotion,
like,
baby.
Queen Elizabeth. I'm like, I thought it was Miss Melvin, but y'all, that wasn't Miss Melvin.
Oh, from one of your sorority brothers.
Yes.
We didn't know. Oh, so Miss Melvin is considered the queen among y'all group.
Yeah, she's a queen, honey. She's a big queen, honey. Yes, yeah, baby.
So it's pomp and circumstance when Miss Melvin walk in.
It's all of that, baby. Yes, because Miss Melvin brings all that, honey. So I didn't mean to say that girl. That girl, I thought she had died, but girl, Miss Melvin, I know she listens. Girl, I'm just saying, girl.
So you just felt a sense of relief.
Yes. So, honey, don't be calling me. Girl, I didn't die. Okay. All right, y'all. The color today, honey. Let me just go into the color, honey. The color today, y'all, is duck eggs. On the high end, you say duck egg, and on the low end, you say beautiful yellow. That's your color for the day, y'all. And hail to the queen.
All right. Something like go to hell or H-A-I-L.
H-A-I-L.
Because somebody did tweet, said, Queen Elizabeth sound like they need air conditioner down here. Somebody tweeted that yesterday. Y'all are going to hell if y'all sending out mean tweets about the queen. Y'all need to be respectful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. So this woman on TikTok says that she's resigned from her job after being given an ultimatum by her boss to socialize more. And she was responding to a post from Corporate America Job Recruiter. Let's check it out.
Nothing that will make you more hated in an office or corporate environment than skipping small talk.
She's absolutely right, and this is the exact reason why I quit my last office job. Or actually, it's the reason that they gave me an ultimatum saying that if I didn't put more effort into socializing, into being a team player, then I was going to get fired. I would skip the happy hours because I was there for 8 hours a day. Why would I want to spend 2 or 3 more hours drinking with people that I wasn't even friends with? I also despise small talk. Like, it makes me physically uncomfortable. So every day I would walk in with my headphones, walk straight past reception, give her a little wave, would never stop to talk, and go straight to my desk.
Maria?
Well, I think sometimes small talk does build camaraderie between your coworkers. When it's, when it's gossip, then that takes it to another level because it can make the office environment feel uncomfortable. But I think, team building is, important. It's important to do things outside of the job, especially if you're working with a group of people. So that's what I would say.
So she had been working in the marketing department of an architecture firm, and in addition to not liking small talk, she said her coworkers and all her friends were all friends from school or previous jobs, and she felt like an outsider. Her coworkers would regularly hang out together, but she had, quote, life outside of work. Now, a lot of people agree with this woman. In one of the responses, some said that I'm paid to do my job. I'll start socializing when they start paying me for it. Now, others say small talk and socializing help coworkers bond and form trust, so it should be expected. So hit us up at 866-9-RICKY. How do you feel about small talk at work and socializing with your coworkers after hours? How much of it do you do? So do y'all think that socializing, small talk between coworkers is helpful and necessary or not really?
Absolutely. You got to have a balance of it. You got to. I mean, because you're going to be with these people for 8 hours out of the day or however long your shift is. Not saying that you got to just overly do it. Don't be one of them gone now type people.
Yeah.
But you got to socialize with your coworkers. You got to.
Yeah. Now, I done seen in office settings before. I've been to corporate events or whatever. I just don't like mixing alcohol. You know what I mean? Because that's why I don't. I have adult kids, but if they're gonna drink, they're not gonna drink with me or around me because sometimes alcohol can make people cross the line. Sometimes a couple of drinks give you a little bit too much confidence to say something to me that's gonna get you hit in your mouth. I'm talking about my kids, that is. And I've been in corporate parties where there's just a little too much alcohol, and once people start drinking, they feel kind of comfortable, a little too comfortable. And integrity is gone out of the window. So if you get on the table and start dancing, you done had a few drinks or whatever, how are people going to look at you the next day at the office? You know, and then you
But are they talking more?
Huh?
Are they talking more about just general day-to-day socializing, like, you know, or just like around the water cooler type thing?
Yeah, going to happy hour. You know, right? Is that right?
It's a little bit of both. Socializing while you're at work and also after work, after you checked out and clocked out.
Yeah. When you start talking about the happy hour stuff, that's when you're getting into some dangerous territory, like Rick said.
Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Now, for us, you know, being that we, it would take spending time together and having activities together. From my experience, 25 years of radio, I know when I was on the Buck Wild Morning Show, he said we got to go do something. We just had to go do it. And we would bring those experiences back to the studio and talk about it on the air. And somebody almost drowned. Somebody almost got bit by a shark. And this happened, and they were scared. And then, you know, I had a coworker that would babysit kids, or another coworker that was on the air, and they would have little arguments about it, which came out to be funny because, like, wow, y'all have such good chemistry because, you know, you spend time together. However, you know, sometimes, you know, when you got those people that's anti-company, like I'm just going to do my job and go home and I don't want to be bothered with nothing and nobody or whatever, sometimes that can't be good for in a company setting, depending on what you do. You know what I'm saying? Law firm, one thing, but a TV show, when I had my TV show, I made sure that we had activities scheduled together so when we get on the set or whatever, we had chemistry. You know, so, you know, you see a lot of football players hang out or whatever. You know, the quarterback take the offensive lineman out for steaks or whatever because, hey, these the dudes they got to block for you. You know, I don't know. I'm just saying.
You preaching, dog. It's all good. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So spending some time together and comedians kicking it and stuff like that or whatever, and you just have more, you're just more comfortable. So I want to see what y'all got to say. 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Good morning.
I think you go to work to do a job. I don't think you go to work to make friends. It's very simple. You go to work to do a job, to, you know, take care of your family, not to make friends and get involved in all that what's going on, that side stuff at the job.
Well, I think that socializing with coworkers after hours, it really helps strengthen the quality of workplace relationships. When you communicate about non-work matters or even work matters, you're more likely to work more effectively.
I just think, like, it's not mandatory, but, yeah, I worked at a job for 6 years, never had a problem, loved the job, great pay, everything. We get a new manager, and she tell me I hurt her feelings by not, like, keeping up conversation with her. She started, like, cutting my hours, didn't give me a raise, writing me up for, like, little stuff, man. It's, like, people really being they feelings.
I don't like it. I'm private. I stay to myself. I'm cordial. I speak. Good morning. Hey, how you doing? But anything other than that, that's just too much. We're not friends. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm just here to work.
Yeah, well, and I will add this: don't come in with all that talking and hanging out, and then all of a sudden, abruptly, you ain't talking to nobody, and then because you antisocial and you private. So don't switch it up either.
Yeah.
Or you come in quiet and, you know, don't switch it up. Be who you are, you know, because people try to hire people and put people on the team that's going to gel with the rest of the team, depending on what you do. Did I explain that right, Kate? Or am I?
Yeah, I think it is I think it's a little bit more complex than we can really get into, because you're talking about interpersonal relationships, and everybody has different level of social skills too. Some people just don't have the social skills to interact with people like that.
And there's a difference between being social and telling all your business to people that's telling your business to other people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to get into that either.
Absolutely.
Twan 360.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is about that time for Twan 360. What up, Twan?
Ricky, good morning. In today's Fix It Jesus, Ricky. Friend to the show, Florida's own, the sensational Queen Mother Vera Hill, known for that guitar as she preaches online. Ricky, I know that's your friend. When's the last time you indulged in one of her sermons? I know two things you watch online, them fumes and sermons. When's the last time you got into Mother Hill?
I love Mother Vera Hill. We interacted at the Quartet Convention in Augusta, Georgia.
My goodness. Well, she recently stopped at her local bank down in Madison, and she ran into another preacher who she accused of calling her a lesbian. Now, we all know that Mother Vera Hill, she preaches against the alternative lifestyle, but Ricky, she has a daughter that lives one herself. Take a listen to this.
You spoke in my face this time, punch your finger in my face this time. But if you ever punch your finger in my face again, I guarantee you won't be able to point it in another person's face. I'm mad. I'm so mad. I am mad. I am mad, y'all. I am mad because you don't do that. I was expecting to do that. Don't do me like that. I stay to myself in Madison. I go to my house. I stay in my house, and I go to the bank. I go from the bank back to my house, to the store, back to my house. I do not bother nobody. Now, you can tell your family and whoever, I don't care, because I'm ready for all of
There you have it.
Yeah, dog.
I stand with Mother, what's her name?
But Queen Mother Vera Hill.
Yeah, I stand with Mother Vera Hill. That is my friend. And if anybody put their finger in Mother Vera Hill's face, you are going to hell.
Come on now.
So just get yourself ready. Because Mother Vera Hill don't bother nobody. She play her guitar up on that pulpit, and she has church service in her living room in her house. And I am a big fan and follower. And keep your hand, and that's all right, Mother Vera Hill, if you out there, we're going to make sure that you have security. Make sure that nobody
I'm leaving. It's
put
more,
a damn thing. We're going to get you a motorcycle helmet with a visor on where people can keep their damn hand, a church hat motorcycle helmet with a visor. Yeah. So nobody would put their finger in your face. For the video, let everybody know how you can be followed.
Follow me on all social outlets at Twan360. That's TOINE 360.
Twan the Dawn.
I'm just here to report the news. I don't want no smoke with nobody.
All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time to play Battle of the Sexes. We got Joan from Charleston and Chris from Jackson. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. All right, man. I'm so excited to have y'all. It is time for Battle of the Sexes. So listen now to help yourself out. If you don't know the question or know the answer, just say pass. You'll save yourself some time. Don't sit up here if you're trying to guess. Go on to the next question, okay?
All right.
All right, Maria, you can go first with the men. Let's go.
All right, Chris, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, let's do this. What is the appropriate temperature that chicken should be cooked to?
165.
Oh, that is correct.
Oh.
All right. What is a medical term for a baby before birth?
Before birth, a fetus?
Yes.
Come on.
Oh, wow.
I hope somebody ain't over there helping you, Chris.
No.
Okay. All right, because you pausing. What is the only insect that gives us food?
Huh?
Say it again.
What is the only insect that gives us food?
The only insect that gives us food? Bees.
Yes, bees. That's correct.
Oh.
On Paw Patrol, the phrase goes, rubble on the blank.
Pass.
Double. To replace a fabric on your furniture, what is that called?
Pass.
Reupholster.
Reupholster, yes.
Reupholster.
Bottled water that
Yes.
contains a higher level of pH balance than tap water is called what?
One more time. Oh.
Bottled water that contains a higher level of pH balance than tap water is called what?
Alkaline water.
Come on now.
Oh, come on. Yes,
Love
sir.
'em.
Yes, sir. I love.
man.
All right, love. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Start the clock. What classic 1983 movie started Al Pacino as a Cuban drug kingpin that everybody loved?
Scarface.
Yes. What NF team went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls and lost every single one of them?
Dang.
I don't know. Chicago.
How they look?
What color? What color was it?
I know that's right, girl.
You don't pass. It's the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills.
Pass.
On a semi-automatic pistol, what switch would have to be flicked off in order to pull the trigger?
I don't know. The lock?
Safety.
The magazine? Oh.
Oh, man. All right. What gas station logo is red and yellow seashell?
Red and yellow seashell.
No.
I know.
Shell.
I know.
Shell. Damn, Shell. Who gave you that?
Red and yellow. I'm thinking you said red and yellow.
I'll be damn. The man won again. Special J. What did he win?
Congratulations, sir. You are the big winner today of the fabulous and amazing prize pack from America's store, the Dollar Tree. All right, you got Alberto VO5 Kiwi Lime Squeeze Shampoo with Lemongrass Extract. You've also got a Nature's Corner Water Buffalo Steak Bone Dog Chew. And you got an 8-piece pack of clear plastic shower caps. Also, from Natureplex, Diaper Rash Cream, 40% zinc oxide with aloe. Soothes burning and prevents diaper rash. From Nutravet, Pet Ear Cleanse to remove dirt and excess wax. Also, you've got the Ultra Bright Clean Mint Toothpaste with fluoride. How about that original wood glue? Super glue bonds and repairs all types of wood. You can sand it, you can paint it, you can drill it. From Value Health, gas relief pills relieves gas, pressure, bloating, and discomfort. There you go. And ma'am, just for playing, we got you a $10 gift card to the Krusty Cluster. If you're itching for some seafood, we're giving crabs. Congratulations. Again, it's all yours courtesy of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show and the Dollar Tree.
Hey, congratulations, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. 11 minutes after the hour, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary, what you were saying about the restaurant at 911?
Yeah, okay, now this is the deal, Ricky, y'all. Now, a Virginia restaurant, they're now apologizing after its 911 themed menu. They caught a whole lot of backlash online. Now, the restaurant menu called Patriot Day 2022 Seafood Sunday. Now, it advertised food and drink items for the 21st anniversary of the September 11, y'all, terrorist attacks. Now, but this is the deal. This was kind of tacky, but this is what they had on the menu. Now, some of the dishes were Flight 93 Redirect, y'all. Now, it's a hot crab dip, first responder flatbread, 911 oysters, and they also had some Freedom Flounder. Now, for a drink, they said the customers were offered a Remember Teeny, and a chocolate Pentagon pie was available for dessert.
What idea was that?
Nah, that's what people want to know.
Yeah, who sat in a room and felt like that was okay?
Nah, but then also, they're saying that Virginia is the home to more than 780,000 veterans, making up over 9%, y'all, of the state's population, honey. But they're saying now the menu has been taken down, but people are very clever these days, Ricky. People have clever minds and thought it was cute.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, a little bit.
Somebody approved that. Somebody signed off on it, like you said. They said, yeah, we can do this.
Could you imagine?
But that's why you gotta have the right mix of friends to tell you, no, sis, don't do that.
Sales
you know what I'm saying?
increase.
Yeah.
But only thing you do, like the thing, if I had a restaurant, hey, if you're a firefighter, you get a discount that day. Or if you're a medical, ambulance, 911, anything, you get a 15% discount that day. You running specials, in remembrance, or you just give a discount in remembrance of, because a lot of people had a hard time with that. But that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
But now, if I'm not mistaken, didn't we talk about this not too long ago? They had a Juneteenth menu at one of these restaurants.
No, that was one of the retail stores that had Juneteenth items. But that wasn't as offensive as 9/11. 9/11, I think it's all in the same boat of just bad marketing.
Doing too much, doing the most.
There you go.
Message.
Doing the most. Yeah, that's
But in all the seriousness, y'all, let's never forget, y'all, 911. And you know what? Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, man. Hey, man, I want to shout out all the side chicks out there and let you know that keep doing what you're doing. You, too, can become a queen like Camilla. Got the front page right here.
Keep the faith.
Yes, sir.
Keep the faith.
Don't stop believing. Don't stop.
Hashtag side chicks matter. All right, Ricky.
Yeah, Camilla just returned to Buckingham Palace with the Gary.
I'm looking, baby, the queen, honey. She's the queen consortium. No, they ain't giving her just all queen. She's the queen consortium, but honey, she got.
Now,
her
what is
king,
consortium?
Queen consort.
You know how Gary liked to remix his words. And speaking of the Queen Elizabeth II, who served 70 years on the British throne as the nation's longest reigning monarch, she died yesterday. We all know this. It was all over social media. 4 years away from triple digit.
Yeah, did anybody call Stacey Dash to break the news? I'm so sorry. Maria, you know what? Go ahead. I'm done.
We got to get Stacey up to date so that she can cry, current tears, and she won't have to delay her tears. But she was 96 years old, lived a very long and impactful life. And Ricky, speaking of long and impactful, Bernard Shaw, a pioneering Black TV broadcast journalist and CNN's first chief anchor, also passed away yesterday. He died of pneumonia, not related to COVID-19, and he was 82 years old.
Diversity. Diversity is not racial, ethnic, or gender encroachment. Diversity is our national survival.
Yes, and he definitely paved the way. CNN started in 1980, and he was not only their first Black anchor, but first anchor, period. So definitely rest in peace to him. Ricky, in politics, and we saw this coming, former Donald Trump strategist Steve Bannon pled not guilty yesterday to charges including money laundering, conspiracy, fraud, all related to the We Build the Wall organization that allegedly defrauded donors. New York prosecutors say Bannon promised to build a wall at the southern border with the money. But what did he do with it? He funneled thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars from the donations to himself and to other people involved in the scheme. Lastly, Ricky, some retailers say they will no longer sell lobster after an influential conservation group put it on its red list of species to avoid because of the risk to rare North Atlantic right whales. So they're trying to protect the whales. And they said that the whales can be injured or die when they become entangled in the gear that connects to the lobster traps on the ocean floor. Do you like lobster, Ricky?
Yeah, they need to move. They need to have a class
the whales
for the
need
whales.
to move.
Yeah, they need to get their hands out the way and move. Move.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. You can't mess with the lobsters, man.
Train the whales not to go over here. Don't go over there. Yeah, there you go. That'll solve it.
I don't know if it worked like that.
Where do you find a whale trainer? We got to look that up. All right.
Okay.
So I'm Maria Moore.
Now, how about that?
That's what's happening in the news. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Zach Moss, first third down they've had in this game. Snap. Josh hands it off. No, keeps it. Rolls to his right. Fires a man wide open. It is caught. Davis runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Buffalo. Rock Teasy, the sports genius, is off to a great start. I'm 1-0. Rock T NFL picks of the week as the Buffalo Bills demolished the Super Bowl champs, the LA Rams, last night. The rest of my picks are on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Go check them out. Shout out to the Connecticut Sun eliminating the Chicago Sky to advance to the WNBA Finals. They will play the Los Las Vegas Aces. Only one game in college football to talk about this week. Well, there's more games, but let's start off with the Alabama-Texas game. Now, all the experts, Rick, are saying that Alabama's going to go into Texas and blow them out and beat them by like 40 points, which is why I think that's not going to happen. Alabama struggles against teams they are heavily favored to blow out on the road. They're going to win the game, but not by no 40 points. I give them,
I'm just nervous about Texas offense, man, because Steve Sarkisian, man, is one of the best offensive coordinators, and I'm sure he's going to have a game plan or whatever. So it's interesting because their offensive coordinator and Alabama defensive coordinator, they went at it every day at practice for some years. So it's going to be a good game.
I'm going to be tuned in. Also going to be some more good games, man. Hit the theme music, dog. Super Dave. It's about that time, baby. HBCU college football matchups of the week. Hey. Shout out to Lincoln, PA. Head down to Central State. Big up to South Carolina State and Bethune-Cookman. Benedict College got Lane College this week. Big up to Livingstone. They got Elizabeth City for the Down East Viking Classic. Oh, no. Tennessee State at Jackson State for the Southern Heritage Classic. That's going to be off the chain right there. Johnson C. Smith got Allen University. Savannah State at Edward Waters. Big up to Albany State and FAMU. Shout out to Tuskegee versus Hampton U for Alumni Day. Big up to Winston-Salem versus North Carolina Central. Langston got Texas College and Kentucky State heading down to Fort Valley State, man. It's going down. Shout out to all the HBCUs. That's my sports report.
Hey, Rob.
What up, big dog?
Why you down there got tears in my eyes, man? What band is this?
Man, you know what I think? This is South Carolina Central.
Man, I swear,
North Carolina Central band right here.
You the ball back some college memories, man. Come on. Oh! Let it play, let it play.
Let's go.
Hey!
Let's go.
Man, I ain't never been this damn hype on the morning show, man. This made my whole day.
Let's go.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
What that damn thing had me so hype, I forgot about the hot spot. This segment is being bought to you by.
No election or issue is too small if it impacts our community. Don't sit on the sidelines this year. Make sure that you are registered to vote and vote early. Get answers to the question that you have about registering to vote, voting, and elections by logging on to onevote2022.com.
All right, Maria, what's up?
Man, Ricky, what you did is the perfect segue into the first story in the hot spot. Of course, I'm sitting in for the Brat this morning. So Whoopi Goldberg did the same thing. On Thursday's View, moderator Whoopi Goldberg started to sign off and thank audience for watching. But there was still plenty more show to come. Fans figured Whoopi was just getting back in the swing of things at The View as the 26th season got underway. But in the middle of the show, she had a little hiccup as she thanked the audience for watching and tried to seg to the show's closing. But the problem was it was only halfway through the show.
Next, I want to say you all have been a great audience. We love that you're watching. We want you all to have a great day. Take a little... No?
Look what it says. We got more show. We're not done. We're not done. We prepaid. Regina Hall. We're back in the groove.
All right, whatever.
We'll be right back.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Whoopi was ready to go, boy.
Hey, when you on that energy, maybe she was listening to that HBCU band in her headphones in her ear. I don't know. But, it's good to see him. Yeah. And last month, The View announced two new co-hosts, Anna Navarro and former Trump White House staffer Farrah Griffin, who is 33. They joined after Meghan McCain's exit last August. In other news, Ricky, Kandi Burruss' cousin was shot at the reality star's Blaze Steak and Seafood restaurant in Atlanta. According to TMZ, Candy's cousin and the employee got into an argument. Hours later, Chef Melvin Jones was shot in the arm. There was another shooting at a restaurant in Atlanta, a nice restaurant, like on the inside. Like, y'all better take it to the,
you better get a chef
somewhere else.
You better go and cook your own steak.
Yeah, cook your steak at the house.
Yeah. Yeah, all you need is some garlic butter and use that damn jus. Pour that juice on top of that steak. Put that damn baked potato in the oven. And get you some little garlic bread and a little salad. Stay your ass at home. I'm sorry.
Yes, stay at home or wear a bulletproof vest to the restaurant. All right, so that's a wrap for today's Hot Spot. Coming up next, we have the praise mixed down with Dwight Stone. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.